I'm Christian Tomasco, and this is my Hofstra story. I got an offer from Hofstra, and I came for the visit, and everything just kind of clicked and it went right. So on my visit, I shook Speedy's hand and said I would come. I would describe my game as a stretch 5, stretch 4 who sets screens, rolls to the basket, but also pop out and shoot, and look to create for my other teammates. I say I mold my game after a bunch of different players because there's no one player to make it just right. You can mix in Kristaps Porzingis, you can mix in Giannis, you can mix in Kobe, you can mix in Kevin Durant. If you take little parts of every player's game, you can try to mold. I try to mold my own game from that. I'd say my favorite memory was our first win at Duquesne because that was my second time being at a college game like as a player. And just being there in the locker room, having our first win, dunking the tub of water on coach, that was a pretty fun experience. It's a different pace than New York. I'm from South Jersey and everything's a lot quieter and there's not as many people and everyone gets to know each other, everyone knows their neighbors, and I think that's a pretty special thing about where I grew up. Definitely my mom and dad. They are definitely my biggest influence in terms of everything, on court, off the court. Just to be a good person and always try my hardest and try to achieve things that I want to achieve. So I was a tennis player and I initially didn't even want to play basketball until my dad signed me up for the travel team, and then I just kind of took off from there and I never stopped. I really like cars, I really like watching races, I like racing myself, whether that's go-karts or trying to get to a track. Other than that, it's really just basketball and dealing with schoolwork. My favorite player of all time is Kobe Bryant, and I actually have a tattoo of his handwriting saying "Be legendary" as like a little piece of motivation. So he was really close with my trainer back at home, and my trainer will always be telling me stories about Kobe, and seeing the way it affected him affected me because we're all just so close. And so when he passed, it was kind of like a come to reality moment. Like not everything's given, and you just have to live in the moment and just try to stay on your path and achieve what you can. I would say Kobe then. I mean, I know I'll get some backlash for that, but I'll say Kobe. I just felt like he could do it all. He just had that motivation and that willpower just to go out there and kill everybody. Not to say Michael Jordan didn't have that or LeBron didn't have it, but I think Kobe had it to a different level.